Hey there and welcome back to my channel. If you've been around for a little while, then you know that I've been MIA for a little while. Are you ready? Yeah. Say hi. 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 So today's video isn't really going to be a day in the life. It's more of a life update of where our family is at, what I've been up to, and just kind of why I've been MIA for a while. We've had a lot going on, and so partially for my sanity and then for a few other reasons, I just decided I couldn't invest time in videos right now, which is, sad because I've really enjoyed doing the videos and the day in the life and stuff like that. And I have some fun content planned for the next couple of weeks, hopefully, as long as I can get my butt in gear and actually film it. I kept meaning to film things and I just never got around to it. The other problem is Mama is tired. The third trimester has been pretty rough for me, just in like feeling physically and like emotionally tired, so I felt like I had to take a break there as well. But yes, so today's little episode or little catch up is just going to be sharing about where we're at, what we've been up to, and just some details as to where I've been these last couple of weeks. I decided to do this as a video on YouTube rather than on like Instagram stories, namely because I talk a lot on stories and I've realized I'll get to, like 15, 20 slides in a few minutes and I'm like, well, that's not great. So I thought it'd be a little bit easier to kind of catch people up with just what's been going on in my life if I did it through a video, because people actually, expect to come onto YouTube and watch a video for a little while. So here we go. An exciting update that we have going on right now is that we actually have started work on our basement, on finishing it, which has been really exciting. It's also been really stressful. We started a little bit sooner. My husband decided to start a little sooner than I was thinking. So we ended up like packing up all the crawl space boxes in one night and it got a little crazy, and that's why like a lot of my basement still isn't packed up. There's still like all of this here. One of the kids' toys over there. There's couches over there. Yeah. So my poor husband and dad have just been working around the stuff as best as they can, but we're almost to the point where we're gonna get ready to put up like the sheetrock and stuff. So then a lot of this really will need to be out of here. I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. I feel like we're running out of space really quickly, but hopefully we can find a place for it. So I'm going to show you around our basement and what we have so far. When you come down the stairs from upstairs, there's this nice doorway right here, and you'll walk in, and immediately to your left, this will be a door eventually. This is most likely going to be Ezekiel's room in here. And there's a nice closet right there. I know it's kind of hard to tell how, big or small they are, but the rooms down in the basement are actually going to be really decent sized. So I'm excited about that. This is just going to be a little like triangular alcove. And then Cece's door will be right here so the kids aren't far apart. This is also a nice big room. She's got her closet over there. What do you think, Roar? And then from that area, so again, this is the door, the entryway to the basement. There'll be a door here. That's just the crawl space. Isn't it lovely with all of our crap down there? This right here is just going to have like double doors on it. It'll be a linen closet / just a really nice giant closet, which I'm excited about. The kids' bathroom is right here, which we already have the nice sized shower put in, and then like the toilet will go over here. This will be a little vanity and linen closet also. Oh, and then of course, what most moms are excited about. This is my laundry room / obviously it's the boiler room and all that, but it actually will be a pretty good size when it's finished, which is nice, so I can do my laundry. And then the rest of this, which looks really cluttered and, that it takes up a lot of the space, but it is a pretty good sized area. So like in this patio door, we've decided we're going to do all wood the same wood that like we have upstairs in the kitchen, probably here, so that people, like if they're coming in from outside in the summer and they need to use the bathroom, we don't have to worry about mud, or, you know, we have the sprinkler system going or something and the kids get wet, they can just come in and out. So I think all of this will end up being wood, and the kids' rooms will be carpet. But then this over here is going to be like our family entertainment area. My husband has an area right here where he is framing it in for his TV, because you know that's what's important to men. One thing that people noticed immediately when we moved into this house, and when I've given a couple of like upstairs tours, is that we don't have a TV at all in our living room upstairs, and that partially is just the way that I grew up. My family always had like a designated living room area, and we never had a TV there. We always had like a family room down in the basement where you could go to watch TV. I feel like it helps facilitate conversation, and it also takes the focus off the TV. I find a lot that when, you know, there's a TV in the main living area, that I mean, even down here, like we're framing in the one wall for the TV, it's like that becomes a focal point. And personally, I don't like TV anyhow, but I just struggle with that. So I was super excited when we moved in here to not have a TV in our main living space. I think it was a harder adjustment for my husband, but once we got it set up, and like we used to have our TV down in the basement, I mean, we will again, while, you know, we were waiting to finish it, I think he really saw the point and really liked it. Just that our living room, you know, when we have friends over, it's like we all sit and we talk, and even with the kids, when we're up there as a family and we're engaging with one another. And then, you know, on the occasion that we have like a movie night, we can all come down here and enjoy a movie together. So yeah, I'm really excited to get this space finished. Kind of feel like we're bursting at the seams right now, because of course we went from, you know, having our whole upstairs floor, and then because this was our play area down here for the past like 8 months that we've been living here, if we ever needed a moment to breathe, we just sent the kids downstairs to play. Well, now, with all this lovely equipment in my basement, they can't just come downstairs and play. So let me just say that it's, yep, there's been times where we're like, okay, we gotta get this done. And I don't know if we'll get it finished before baby. I highly doubt it, just because with Jeremy's schedule, with working nights specifically, but also just his rotation, it's just harder for him to be able to do as much as he would like down here. So we'll see where it gets before baby gets here, but it should hopefully be finished maybe by this spring or summer and kind of get all finished up, and then we'll see if the kids will move down here. They're still kind of creeped out by the basement, so we'll see if that changes once it's finished, and if they're actually willing to move into these nice big rooms that they will have. So this right here is exactly why I've been stinking at videos lately. I started this video around noon. It is now almost 6:30, and I didn't do anything. I meant to share this afternoon and do my little catch-up portion, and that didn't happen. So yeah, this is why I haven't been getting any video content out lately. I think the hard part is I have just so many different projects going on. Like, I was just writing myself a list today of projects that I want to try to get done before the baby gets here. It's long. So that's my current list. I'm sure there's still more that I need to put on there. And like, as you can see, because this is one of baby's favorite drawers. Doesn't that just look lovely? This drawer needs to be cleaned, or cupboard needs to be cleaned out. Oh my goodness. Need to go through my freezers. So it must be a bit of like the nesting instinct kicking in right now or whatever. Just because I'm suddenly realizing, oh, 35, almost 36 weeks. I should get some stuff done. Ugh. So, gonna try and find the energy to do that. I think that's been my biggest thing, is just tired, and there doesn't seem like there's enough time in the day. Even like tomorrow, I would probably start working on, well, hopefully I'll work on 1 or 2 of those projects, but I need to go get my driver's license renewed. We got a thing in the mail about renewing our vehicle title or registration or something. I don't know, stuff that I need to go sit at the DMV, and yay, you know, because that's gonna go take up like 5 hours of my day to sit there, and I gotta bring the 2 girls with me while I sit there, so that'll be fun. Oh, this is another huge project. This is my bedroom right now. All of my pillows from downstairs are up here. We got about a bunch of extra totes and bins and stuff. That's baby clothes I need to go through. I've got to get stuff done. Just got the kids down for the evening. I decided to run over to my parents. I had to drop some stuff off and just to hang out for the night because Mama's tired, kids are crazy. So I was like, that's a good distraction. It was a good distraction. So anyhow, I kind of wanted to just fill everybody in on where I've been for, I mean, gosh, it's been like 2 months, which I know I'm on Instagram off and on, but even I've had quite a few people notice that I haven't been in my stories as much, and they're like, where are you at? I've been hiding. I know I confuse people when I say all the time that I'm an introvert, but truly I am an introvert, and so you know, when like life gets crazy, I'm like the first thing that I give up is people. And as much as I loved the community I found through social media, at the same time it's a stressor and like a taxer for me. So I've legit been kind of hiding. I wanted to do this video though because I keep getting questions to like my inbox or in the comments. People keep asking me, you know, like, how are you doing all this with 3 kids? And I mean, I just have so many moms who are like, you're amazing and you're doing so great. And I'm not here to throw a pity party and be weird about that and like fish for compliments. That's not the point. The point is, I just really wish people could understand that like I'm just as normal as you are. I'm not doing great at any of this. People keep asking me how I'm balancing 3 kids and being pregnant. I'm not. I'm not. If my social media platforms are anything to go by, and they're not, I'm not doing great right now. I have been struggling for a couple of months now. There's been a lot going on in my life, and so I'm emotionally exhausted and physically exhausted. I also like struggle with low hemoglobin while I'm pregnant. So I've been working really hard just to get my hemoglobin numbers back up because that really affects your energy. Obviously, like Mama is tired. And the hard part is like I've shared with people, you know, I share the tiniest part of my day. Like I wish there was some way to better show people that, you know, what you see of me on social media is legit maybe 1 to 2% of my life and what goes on. And so I'm like, so to answer that question, you know, you're a mom of 3 and you're pregnant, like how do you juggle this? I'm not juggling it well right now. I'm not balancing anything at all right now. And I hope if anything, all that does is serve to encourage you because we're all the same. We all struggle. And, you know, like I go through seasons where I feel like I'm rocking it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world. I'm, you know, killing it at this mom thing. I'm running my blog. I'm putting out videos, whatever. Like, you know, you just feel like you're managing and you're doing it and you're balancing life well. And then comes these slumps where I'm like, I don't have any other words besides the fact I am struggling. It's been really hard these last couple of months, and so I feel really insincere getting on my stories and being the person that I feel like everyone expects me to be and just being cheerful and optimistic and like happy-go-lucky. Like I can't do it. I can't fake it all the time. I'm not a fake it till you make it. So I've been hiding and I just haven't been on much. The other hard part for me specifically when it comes to like my social media pages is I've found I'm really emotional with this pregnancy, which could mean it's a girl. I don't know. Pregnancy hormones, you just get emotional. I think I was the most emotional with Cece. I didn't really feel, you know, super crazy with Aurora, which is why I thought she was a boy. I have been fairly like sensitive during this pregnancy. Like, again, there's been some other stressors going on just in my personal life and stuff. But yeah, I'm a little emotional. And so I've found that being on social media during this pregnancy, I take things the wrong way really easily. And I don't mean to. Like, I hate being that overly sensitive, touchy person. But, I mean, I think most people are well aware there are trolls on social media. And not even trolls as much as, like, it's the little criticisms that end up getting to me and just sticking in my head, where people criticize my choices, my hair color, my eyebrows. People hate my eyebrows. And I get told that all the time. And I'm like, it gets to me. It gets to me reading the comments of people judging you for, you know, having another baby, judging you for sharing that this was a surprise, judging you for, you name it, anything. And so I've gotten to the point where I'm scared to post just about anything. Just so ridiculous. Like, I care too much right now. I care too much. I'm way too sensitive, and I'm taking things too hard, which is partially why I've had to step back a little and even be careful what I post, because I feel like if I post anything, you know, that really is in line with my personality and kind of sassy and even like controversial in the slightest, and I start reading those negative comments, like they stick in my head for days. And that's not healthy. It's not healthy. I know it's not healthy. Again, I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm emotional. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with it right now, which is hard on me because, like I said, I have enjoyed the community that I've found and cultivated over the years. And I feel bad because I have so many messages in my inbox from people who want to chat or ask questions, and I can't even go there because I'm in so much fear that I'm going to open another one and get another rude or critical, or one that I opened the other day, which I actually shared in my Instagram stories. I opened it, saw you could just read the front part of it. It says something like, "You're so pretty." And I was like, oh, like, how sweet. Open it to read it. It says, "You're so pretty, but you're doing your eyebrows wrong." Or I wanted to cry. I was like, why? And that's stupid. Again, I get it. Wasting any mental energy on the fact that people hate the way that I fill in my poor overplucked eyebrows is ridiculous. But, like I said, I'm so emotionally drained right now. I can't handle it. So there's my honest recap of where I'm at and where I've been. I've been hiding. I've been napping. I've been doing a lot of reading though, which reading does bring me life and makes me really, really, really happy. So that's been good. I've just had to back off being on social media because right now, any sort of criticism, I'm just taking it too personally, and I can't. I don't have the mental headspace to deal with that. And I know the mamas out there understand where I'm coming from, which is why I decided to do this video at all, because I just feel so deeply that in this age of social media where everybody's life looks so perfect and so happy, there needs to be some balance in sharing that life is hard and life does suck at times. And again, I think you can share this kind of stuff without being needy and fishing for compliments. That's instantly where people go, is like, oh, you're just doing it for attention. Fine, if you think that way, that's fine, like whatever. But I'm like, I know there are so many moms, myself included, who sit there and scroll social media and just see these perfect, happy families, and everything is joy and peace and love and grace all the time. And, you know, I'm like, that's not bad, but it does put this pressure on of like, well, why isn't my life living up? Why isn't my life happy all the time? And, you know, I'm struggling with my kids right now, or I'm struggling in my marriage, or whatever. Like, rant, I'm ranting. But yes, so part of me is just like, I feel like this side of real life needs to somehow get out there and be shared. And of course, I don't want to be Debbie Downer on every post or every video or whatever. But if you've been following me on Instagram or even YouTube for any amount of time, then you know that it's like I do put out, you know, day in the life videos where it's like, you know, cleaning day or a day that we're having fun or whatever. Like, it's not like I sit here and whine and complain that life sucks all the time. So I think in all the good and in all the inspiration and wanting to be inspirational for other moms, I'm like, there just needs to be times where it's okay to share the hard truth of, I am struggling right now, and I've got a lot going on. Life is hard for reasons that, you know, I can't even totally explain beyond the fact that I am pregnant. And that makes you a little crazy emotional. So I'm like, I know there's a few more hormones happening right now than normal. But I just wanted to fess up and be honest with you guys and let people know where I was at. Because I am a real person and I am a real mom, and we all go through really hard times. And, you know, it's like, that's okay. It's part of what shapes us and gives us character and all that good stuff. So, here's to hoping that it's going to get easier pretty quick here.